Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, Galactic Earth Angelics of the 144. I am Paul White Gold Eagle with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have a very special transmission today. This broadcast on the 2nd of November 2021. We have very powerful energies coming in, multiple CMEs off the sun heading towards Earth. We'll discuss these further in our full transmission later today, but we have intel coming in from Cobra and the Earth Alliance that we wanted to transmit to you today. Be sure, if you get a chance, head over to our website, PrimeDisclosure.com, sign up for our newsletter here, get a free gift, which is one of our video trainings from only released on Patreon, where we send out a newsletter every day. Many changes coming in the near future, so we want to keep you all up to date and get on the newsletter just in case if there's any quick changes that come up. We'll send that out to our list. Now this is Cobra's update, Flash Overtura update, November 1st, 2021. Now that the most critical period has passed, I can release a little bit of intel. And from the Earth Alliance, this means that we've transitioned beyond the point of no return. This is a good sign. This is very positive that we have reached this culmination point where there's no falling back to the old timelines. As a response from a non-physical, non-local, quantum cosmic impulse of light, our galactic central sun is showing signs of increased activity on the non-physical planes. This is expected to increase until the galactic pulse superwave occurs in the near future. This is what people call the event or rapture. Everything's aligning, everything's coming into alignment. No one knows the exact time or date. It's like a supernova going off. We can watch, we can see the signs, all the prophecies come to fruition. So we know we're at the critical mass. We are at the 11th hour, way beyond the 11th hour. Our universe is a living entity and it is learning. This expansion of consciousness source itself learns as it experiments, as it grows, as it expands in the space-time continuum. It never stop. No matter what art we master, we never stop refining, growing, and expanding in our gnosis, our knowledge, and our wisdom through time and space. The main lesson of our universe now is to completely transform all gross primary anomaly, and the current metastable cosmic quantum vacuum state will shift into a new, more stable equilibrium state without darkness. So this is what we've been talking about on our channel. We're resolving all anomalies. These are interference patterns based. This is all multidimensional. So realize that we can look at this from many perspectives and many angles. We have the dark agenda, say the false entities, the nefarious beings. We have consciousness, multi-levels of awareness, and there is technologies being used against humanity in many different ways, which we won't get into that now. And if you go to the article, we'll post this. This is from PrimeDisclosure.com. We received from our team at 2012portal.blogspot.com, but we posted to Prime Disclosure. The link will be in the description below the video. You'll see if you want to research all the information. There's links that take you to other websites if you want to learn more about what we're speaking about in these transmissions. This new galactic center activity is already changing quantum vacuum structure of the solar system, and there is more and more luminous superfluid plasma which brings pure light into our solar system. Now remember, in our transmission the other day we talked about the galactic central sun. This is the sun at the center of our galaxy. Then there's also a cosmic central sun, the CCS, which is at the center of the cosmos, the universe. And then there is a multi-dimensional central sun. that connects all timelines, all dimensions together. And all of this energy is coming from the infinite multidimensional central sun through the central sun of the cosmos into the central sun of the galaxy, into Solaris, and transmitted to Mother Earth and to all the ground crew. The remaining Chimera fleet in the Kuiper belt, which came into our solar system from Orion in 1996, cannot stand this high vibration. Most of those ships were cleared and the rest escaped much closer towards the Earth, beyond lunar orbit, between 1 to 10 million miles from Earth, where they might be temporarily safe for a few weeks still. It's not fully resolved yet, but we are on this precipice. When the presence of luminous superfluid plasma of light in our solar system is strong enough, the light forces will begin to build 2 cloaked Dyson spheres with motherships of the Galactic Confederation in icosahedral formation. Those Dyson spheres will have a diameter of around 15 to 20 million miles and will regulate the flow of energies of the galactic superwave and of the event flash. So let's take a quick look at what a Dyson sphere is. A Dyson sphere is a hypothetical megastructure that completely encompasses a star and captures a large percentage of its power output. The concept was later popularized by Freeman Dyson in his 1960 paper, Search for Artificial Stellar Sources of Infrared Radiation. We'll take a look at, here's images of a Dyson sphere, and this would be surrounding a sun. This is a mega structure. It harnesses the power, the energy of the sun. So we talk about type 1 civilizations, type 2. We'll take a look here. This would be formed by a type 2 civilization. This is a thought experiment that attempts to explain how a spacefaring civilization would meet its energy requirements once those requirements exceed what can be generated from the home planet's resources alone. Because only a tiny fraction of a star's energy emission reaches the surface of any orbiting planet, building structures encircling a star would enable a civilization to harvest far more energy. But it can also be used as a form of protection. You see, like a force field, an energy field, electromagnetic field around any heavenly body. And this is more than hypothetical, obviously. We are connecting with the higher dimensionals that are already using this kind of technology. The first Dyson sphere will be built around the sun and the second one around the Earth. And they will ensure a 2-step phase translation of incoming cosmic energies towards the surface population. There's a lot of activity below the surface of the planet right now, but all of it must remain classified. Increased galactic central sun activity has also resulted in a new inflow of goddess energies towards the planet. Isis got her crown back. We've been talking about this too. The queen, Isis symbolizing, I know the dark has taken everything good, turned into something bad. So we have to look at this multidimensionally. This isn't good, bad, right, wrong, black, white. There's 50 shades of gray in the middle. And realize that there is a positive aspect and a negative aspect. So when we say Isis, this is the true goddess. This is the original mother energy. We say Mother Earth or the Virgin Mary, Marie, or Magdalene energy. This is the Christ conscious goddess energy, a very important goddess vortex in Europe, located which must remain veiled for now, is being reactivated as a result of this new inflow after more than 200 years of dormancy. Also, Double Paris, Versailles, goddess vortex is being restructured and prepared for a new level of activity in December. As part of this restructuring, Rose goddess energy is being anchored in Versailles. This new wave of goddess energy will bring the return of Myrophore priestesses and a revival of the hymns to the goddess. A claim has been made, white nobility families, many of which have connected to the goddess Grail lineages, are also the rightful owners of the historical assets, Golden Fleece, and collateral accounts. The claim against the black nobility families will be enforced through the positive military and will make the black nobility families effectively bankrupt. The positive military will protect the distribution of the assets to humanity and will oversee the paymaster system. The plan to bankrupt the black nobility is called 6900 Series of Collapse Protocols and is partially revealed here in these links here. So again, be sure we'll put the link to this primedisclosure.com//Overtura. Positive military will not move before all extraterrestrial and subterranean threats are removed and most exotic weapons are removed from the surface. To delay this process, Biden wants to weaken the military with V mandates. Illuminati network is also very active in the military and needs to be exposed. The Cabal wants to prevent its bankruptcy with the Great Reset and with a new green Ponzi scheme. Part of the Great Reset plans also show a slow collapse of the old infrastructure to build back better. Now the critical astrological configurations of October have passed, and all major threats have been deflected. La Palma tsunami will not happen. This is great news. We're beyond all thresholds that the dark can use against humanity. The Great Reset plans are doomed to fail more than ever. They're way beyond their time frame to be able to enforce these mandates and other insane scamdemic plots. We just need to hold on a little longer and withstand the siege. That's why we say hold the light, hold the line for victory of a positive timeline. The old world is in a slow state of collapse and a new world is being born right before our very eyes. It is very risky to make any predictions how the CV will behave, but official Russian sources with access to very high-level intel are claiming that the scamdemic, the plandemic, will be over in a few months. Mainstream media are finally releasing intel about how China created the V, and of course the alternative media are having many juicy details of how and why it was done. Behind the scenes on the surface of the planet, the light forces are removing the exotic scalar weapons that are creating the veil. This is the veil of separation. This is what we call the state of quarantine. This is a cosmic quarantine, galactic quarantine. This is the false prime directive of the archonic energies. That's why we call prime disclosure. This is breaking free of all these anomalies, all these programs, scripts, false projections. They are not yet addressing the situation in Urim military base in Israel and Utah data center near Orem, Utah. Those two locations are two main chimera strongholds on the surface, with Urim base being superior, and both Urim and Orem are related to the Urim stone, which was a communication device. It is not a coincidence that Utah Data City was built not far away from Salt Lake City, which is the location of the Church of the Latter-day Saints, and not far away from the Vault. This is Granite Mountain, Salt Lake County, Utah. Urim base in Israel is the main base for scalar and directed weapon attacks. Urim base has a spider room and a black cube room. The black cube room contains a very powerful quantum supercomputer which processes and analyzes all SIGINT data coming into the Urim base and relays it to its etheric counterpart into the etheric implant chimera network. This room is the center of the inverted planetary grid and center of the planetary primary anomaly. Unfortunately, the black cube room also contains another black stone top quark condensate, similar to the one that was cleared from Long Island a few years ago. It's not a coincidence that the most powerful financial institution on the planet is called BlackRock, just like the black goo. The black cube room also contains a subquantum anomaly container, which is brought to Earth from Rigel in 1996. This situation will be addressed when it will be safe to do so. On a brighter note, Pleiadians are increasing their presence near the surface of the planet. You can see their mothership here. This is a video from James Gilliland are both.
Did you know that there is an
East Siddhis Ranch? We'll take a quick look at this for just a moment. And all the links are in the page below. So we got, this was filmed at the East Siddhis Ranch, ECETI, James Gilliland's ranch in Washington State. Just a few months ago. You can see massive ship.
Yeah, I got it on film.
There's James there.
I put them away. But I got these on.
This was actually filmed May 24th, 2021. Pleiadians are also contacting musicians again, inspiring their music. We have this from, we're going to silence this so I don't get a copyright hit. This, The Weekend, Save Your Tears. I don't know what that is. Then we have this other one here from this band, Gazebo. Also, the band Coldplay with the music of the Spheres and the Overtura. We have Pleiadians contacting musicians in the early mid-1980s when they were inspiring some disco music. There's even a Facebook group called Pleiadian Disco. Pleiadian mythos is now being revealed. Here we got an article on theconversation.com. December 21st, 2020, winter solstice. The sisters, 7 sisters, and Orion, often called the saucepan in Australia. Then we have about the Cintamani Stone, very powerful stone. It's very important this time of planetary transformation. Cintamani, C-I-N-T-A-M-A-N-I. We're planning on getting these and doing drawings, giveaways to our team on Patreon. So be sure to go there, sign up. Starting at $5 a month if you want to support our work and mission. WhiteGoldEagle.com. Dragons have known the Cintamani stone as Yi Ming Ju, and in India was known as the Nagamani, kind of like Nag Hammadi from Sumeria, the glowing Cobra stone. The Naga are the serpents, the dragons of India. The Mani, Mana, sacred elixir. Now this is divine alchemy, sacred geometry. So be sure you can get Cintamani Stone on the internet. They're going to be offering it at cintamani.space. Cobra and his team. They're also going to be giving some stones away for free. Just check out the links in the webpage below this video. Victory to the light. So thank you for joining us today. This is just a quick update, an extra update for all of you. And some important intel coming in. We're on the 2nd. Today's a 222 portal. We have powerful energies coming in. Be sure to check us out later on our full transmission. We'll be releasing later tonight. Thank you all for supporting us. If you'd like to help contribute to our work and help us continue bringing these teachings, transmissions, broadcasts to the world, you can either make a monthly pledge on Patreon or a one-time donation to our page at eaglelovecondor.com. Have a most beautiful and blessed ascension journey. Namaste.